Table 6 presents The Avengers, starring Ida B. Wells, Carrie Chapman Catt, Susan B. Anthony, Alice Paul, and the nefarious Woodrow Wilson. It's the day of the election of 1916, and Carrie Chapman Catt was making her way to submit her ballot to Town Hall. However, on the way, she attracted some unwanted attention.
Make me a sandwich, woman.
How about I make you a knuckle sandwich instead? Overhearing the commotion, Ida B. Wells sprints into the scene and shares her thoughts on the situation. Puh! What a disgrace! These drunkards must admit to the temperance movement. Ugh, I have no time to meddle with the likes of you. I need to get to the town hall to place my votes.
Don't be silly. Women can't vote.
Carrie Chapman Catt has finally arrived at Town Hall, eager to place her vote. However, she's promptly stopped by the Democratic presidential candidate, Woodrow Wilson.
No voting allowed for women.
This is bogus! I will not stand for this! Overhearing the commotion once more, muckraker Ida B. Wells quietly documents the scenario in the corner. Now this is just ridiculous. Women deserve the right to vote. Later, at Nassau. On the night before the protest, Carrie Chapman Catt and Susan B. Anthony rally up the National American Women's Suffrage Association, and along with Alice Paul, they help gather other men and women who believe suffrage to be a right. It's about time for some change. We shall fight this oppression. We will not stand for this. The day of the protest has finally arrived, as the two parties clash between Nassau and Laos, aka National Association opposed to women's suffrage. We work like a dog day and night. We don't even get the right to vote. Think about what we did for this country, for this total war. All of a sudden, presidential candidate Woodrow Wilson finally arrives, attempting to quell the situation.
Ladies, the nation is in a delicate state. This is not the time for division.
Mr. President, democracy is always the right time. Women obey the laws and support this nation, yet we have no voice. How can we defend democracy abroad and deny to our own citizens?
Men in Congress are not ready for this change. I ask for patience.
I see. You're so content with parading around in the world about how free this nation is, yet you don't even have nerve to back up those claims.
So if justice won't be given,
then I, soon-to-be leader of MWP, will fight for it.
I offered you peace. You're one way out. You just close the door yourself.
After a hard-fought battle, Alice Paul emerged victorious. While unconscious, Wilson reminisces on what women have done for society in America. At that very moment, he remembered everything. He remembered how women stepped up in industry while men were away in war. He remembered how the Red Cross provided aid for the soldiers in the war. And he remembered how important women were in stepping up to work in factories while men fought in war. And now, Wilson knew exactly what he had to do.
I know exactly what I have to do now. I shall grant you the 19th Amendment, right to women's suffrage.
This was absolutely tremendous news. With the 19th Amendment, women were allowed to vote. Women were given a voice in government matters. The democratic process was greatly expanded with new female voters.
4 years later.
Once more, Carrie Chapman Catt goes to vote in the next election and encounters Woodrow Wilson at the town hall.
Hello, may I input my vote?
Nope.
Yes, ma'am.